out somewhere to the tune of April of 2009. So even if the Board of Supervisors was to stay in tune with the December 16th schedule, there are a number of actions that will happen in January, both with the Planning Commission, with the Board of Supervisors. It's a lengthy process that is yet to occur. That being said, the 16th date was only, again, as I stated earlier, a goal that we had set for the consultant to make sure that he performs. Our office has some concerns after talking with County Council, talking to our consultant that's responsible for managing this project, separate from our environmental consultant, and also talking to the applicant, that date may not be achievable. So we are not set in stone on a December 16th date. That is a talking point. That is a goal that we've set, but under no circumstances would I tell you here today that we're going to hear anything on December 16th. There is a process of review that is ongoing, and we will make those decisions at some point in time based on board input.
Supervisor.
I'd like to make a comment, Kendall. I wish you'd have finished the next sentence of that, where it says, explained above that the cost of the new air quality analysis will show that emissions from the new equipment and number of trucks will not so substantially as to require a new health risk assessment. The reason for that is, with these new air quality emission standards that are coming online, the new generators and the newer trucks don't have the air emissions as the existing ones, so it's quite possibly that the air quality will be better than it was originally proposed in this project, just because of the new state mandated air quality requirements. So that's a real plus for the facility.
Supervisor rebut.
Yes, Supervisor, and on from the sentence you just quoted, if you continue on, it says, as explained above, we will not know whether this full health risk assessment will be needed for a few weeks until our air quality analyst has reviewed the new data, run emission modeling, and compared the results to the original analysis. If the full health risk assessment is needed, the entire new air quality analysis will take our air quality analyst 180 hours to complete, which would require 8 weeks of his time. We would then need to incorporate his work into the draft FEIR.
Okay, I have comments. This initially was started 3 years ago, I believe, as stated. This is rapidly, very rapidly, becoming the most expensive EIR in the history of Mendocino County, if not already. And the last paragraph on the consultant's submittal is, we will make every effort to submit the EIR sooner, but given other current workload, we cannot guarantee an earlier submittal. So even by accepting this and moving it forward, we're acknowledging that timetables being timetables, we're not going to break the law. We're going to follow the timelines. We're going to examine everything possible. It is costing a huge amount of money, and it has taken a tremendous amount of time. It's out of my hands, and my concern is that this thing just continues to drag out and drag out and drag out, and it doesn't come to us before a vote up or down, whatever it shall be. The only thing is an ever-increasing cost to get it to the vote. So one more comment from the CEO, and then look for some action on this.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I was just going to encourage you for the board to adopt this contract and move forward with the understanding that the Executive Office and County Council will continue to work with all of our consultants and with our Planning Building Department, and we will notify everyone well in advance of what the anticipated schedule is. I do intend to have a meeting with the applicant over the next few weeks and review the status of their application and some of the concerns I have about their submittals, which has caused some delays in us moving forward. But again, I just want to reassure everyone that this is not a process, that this is something that we're trying to get done before the end of the year. This is a process about setting benchmarks for performance by our consultants, keeping in mind protecting the health and safety of our citizens.
Well, and that was a very polite way to what I was thinking and was not going to state. I'm offended by the comments that this board is pushing this through before the election or before a change in representatives. I think I have to state that. My record is spotless, and it will remain spotless till the day I leave. And I am truly offended that it would be implied or stated that I would be making a personal effort to pass something that would be detrimental to the citizens that I live with, let alone represent. So I was trying to be nice, and now I'm not. And I won't say any more. Supervisor?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So to counsel with the comments of the board on the record and the CEO's comments, do you have any issue with us moving forward with the item number 18 as stated?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'll move the recommended action.
There is a motion. Do I hear a second? Second. There is a second. Discussion to the motion of approval of the recommended action. Hearing and seeing none, call for the vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously.
One final comment, Mr. Chairman. I think it's in regard to this